Thank you for joining me as we march ever closer to watering plants with Brondo. Electrolytes, it's what plants crave. So if you're not familiar with what is going on in science, I will continue to bring you updates as somebody who is unfortunately in science. Although there has been partial release of grants to research, everyone's too scared to touch their grants. There's very little information on what is happening. Nobody seems to know. In the effort to cut funding to diversity, the new Secretary of Agriculture has proudly cut a 100-person meeting in Hawaii, $11,000 for biodiversity. In the fight against biodiversity, U.S. Senator Ted Cruz has announced that a $1 million grant that had been awarded to the University of Texas in El Paso, which researches biodiversity in birds, has also been cut. You may want to brush this off as, oh, silly politicians, literacy rates have been plummeting. Half of adults read below a 6th grade level. It's not just for the US. Worldwide, literacy rates are plummeting. But that is not what is going on here. You've been played. For the most part, politicians are highly educated. They're not stupid people. But they think that the American public is stupid. They don't actually believe that biodiversity is something that has to do with DEI. They cut it and proudly put it there because they think that the American public are idiots. It also gives the perfect tool for one side to fight with the other side. You've seen it. You've seen it on social media, the polarization between groups. Anyone who doesn't believe what the other one believes is bad. That is playing right into the division that gets people votes. It's a very powerful tool. Division in politics. Us versus them. It's core to what it means to be a social animal. At this point, not only are they taunting you, but they're also denying the American public access to information at all. That's why the CDC has been gagged. Who stands to gain from that? It's not you. Your enemy are not the scientists who are trying to keep you from eating salmonella and botulism infected food, I promise. We need to break down these polarized bubbles, and every time I try to talk to somebody about it, they don't respond well. We do not live in isolation. You share a world with your fellow man, and we have to figure out how to get along with each other for the greater good, because it's very clear what is happening right now is not it. If we keep on the path that we are on right now, we are going to end up watering plants with Brondo. Worse, we won't be able to stop, because if we do, your stocks in Brondo will plummet. Talk to each other. Scientists are not your enemy, nor are your fellow man. We all want what's best for ourselves, our families. We want freedom, we want safety. It's just that we are political pawns to a greater scheme by people who think we're fucking stupid.